right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into the blueprint for one of the most exclusive and, dangerous professions on Earth, the invisible broker, the person who moves priceless art around the globe like chess pieces. Think about it, immense wealth, breathtaking masterpieces, and total secrecy. And it all kicks off with, with nothing at all.
Yeah, it starts with an absence, a blank space on a museum wall where something priceless used to hang. It's the quiet aftermath of a perfect crime. But here's the thing, the art isn't gone. It's just been relocated. And in the world we're about to break down, it's now in your hands. This isn't just a story. We're giving you the blueprint. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to deconstruct the life of the logistical genius who makes these masterpieces just vanish. Think of this as us cracking open the secret playbook for one of the most exclusive and dangerous jobs on the planet. So how do you even start a career like this? Well, forget the crowbar and the ski mask. It starts with a spreadsheet. You're the one who gets the boring details everyone else overlooks. Shipping manifests, customs forms, weird container routes. Your superpower isn't stealth, it's bureaucracy. And then one day you get the offer. It's discreet, completely off the books. They call it the Barbie job. A very wealthy client needs to move a lost family heirloom across a few borders, without anyone noticing. This is it. This is your test, your way into the real game. And this is the absolute core secret of the whole operation. See, the real trick isn't stealing the painting, it's making its identity vanish. So, what do? You spin up shell companies in places like Panama. You relabel a $50 million Picasso as, industrial glass on a shipping form. And then you use the shadowy world of private jets and these things called free ports. Think of them as super secure, tax-free warehouses where anything can be stashed, no questions asked. You basically make the masterpiece disappear on paper before it ever moves an inch. So who's buying this stuff? Who is your client? He's not some museum curator. He's what they call a ghost. A billionaire who operates completely in the shadows, someone who sees being famous as a liability. And for a guy like the Ghost, this has nothing to do with beauty. It is 100% pure finance. A painting like this, it's a tangible, untraceable asset. Honestly, it's often a better investment than gold, and you can get it across a border a heck of a lot easier than a massive wire transfer. So, for your skills, for keeping your mouth shut, for making this all go smoothly, you get your cut, 5%. Now, on a $50 million painting, you do the math on that. It's life-changing money. So what does that kind of money buy you? It's the Monaco penthouse. It's the watch that costs more than a house. The private jet on standby. You've made it. You are a massive success. But every world has a price of admission. Okay, but this is where the whole story takes a very, very dark turn, because the higher you climb, the thinner the air gets. And that feeling in the back of your head, that's not just paranoia. It's you finally paying attention. Your morning routine, it's not coffee anymore. It's a mirror on a long stick, checking under your car every single morning. It just becomes this quiet, terrifying ritual. Communication, that's a huge liability. So every Tuesday, like clockwork, that burner phone, you snap it in half, toss it. No trail, no history, period. And then you get that ice in your veins feeling when you realize all those precautions, they're not nearly enough, because those discreet flights to Yemen to meet a client, the CIA knows all about them. You start to realize that very powerful people are drawing lines on a map, and every single one of them points right back to you. Then one day, one of your client's fixers sits you down and lays it out for you. Real simple. You know too much. You've seen the books, you know the names. So your knowledge was your greatest asset, but now it makes you a threat. You're not a partner anymore. You're just a very, very expensive loose end. And that brings us to the final tragic paradox of this whole thing. You've got wealth beyond imagination, right? But what did you actually build? Let's really break it down. Look at the trade-offs. You've got the money, sure. But your friends, they talk to you differently now, don't they? Every word is measured. You have that incredible watch on your wrist, but you are being watched 24/7. You've got the jet, but what good is it? You've lost your freedom. For every single gain, there was an equal and devastating cost. And this is the kicker, the final irony. That state-of-the-art security system, the cameras in your own compound, You thought they were to keep people out, but you slowly realize they're there to keep you in. You've just built yourself the most luxurious prison in the world. You know, when you think about it, the metaphor is just perfect. You spent your entire life saving these masterpieces, locking them away in high-tech vaults and hidden rooms. And in doing so, you've done the exact same thing to yourself. You've become the final piece in the collection, the mammal in the cage. So that leaves us with just one last haunting question. Now that you've seen the whole blueprint, the incredible reward, and the crushing price, would you make that trade? Thanks for joining us for this explainer.